In daily life, sinks and floors are areas that easily accumulate dirt, grease, soap residue, or unpleasant odors. If not cleaned regularly, these stains will become increasingly difficult to remove, and using strong detergents is both expensive and has a pungent smell. First, I'll introduce shampoo. Here, I have a bottle of men's shampoo, and then I'll add a bottle of women's shampoo so everyone can easily visualize it. In reality, you don't need to use the exact type I'm using. You can use any shampoo you have at home. Shampoo is designed to clean hair and scalp, so it's quite effective at cleaning, especially light stains, grease, and common residue. Therefore, besides shampooing, shampoo can also be used to clean many surfaces in the house. Similar to shampoo, vinegar is also a very familiar ingredient. Here, I'm using regular vinegar, but you can use any vinegar you have on hand, as long as it's for everyday use. Vinegar softens dirt, deodorizes, and aids in cleaning, especially effective on surfaces prone to staining or water stains. Combining shampoo and vinegar creates a simple, readily available, and economical cleaning solution, perfect for sinks and floors without the need for harsh chemical detergents. First, I prepare a glass bowl. Then, I pour 100 milliliters of clean water into the bowl. The water dilutes the mixture, preventing the solution from being too thick and making it easier to use when cleaning the sink or floor. Next, I add 2 tablespoons of shampoo to the bowl. Shampoo acts as the main cleaning agent, helping to remove common stains, grease, and residue from surfaces. Then, I measure about 30 milliliters of vinegar using a measuring cup and slowly pour it into the glass bowl. Measuring beforehand helps me control the amount of vinegar, avoiding adding too much and creating a strong odor. Vinegar will help soften residue, deodorize, and enhance cleaning effectiveness. Finally, I add a few drops of my favorite essential oil to create a pleasant scent for the mixture. You can choose your favorite scent or skip this step if you don't have essential oil. After adding all the ingredients, I stirred the mixture until the shampoo was completely dissolved and all the components were well combined. At this point, I had a simple, easy-to-use cleaning solution, ready to use for cleaning the sink and floor. Before we begin cleaning, you can see that this sink is quite dirty. The surface of the sink has stubborn stains, grime, and dirt buildup, especially around the rim and the base of the faucet. These stains are very difficult to remove with just plain water. Now, I'll take a sponge and dip it into the shampoo and vinegar mixture I just prepared. Then, I'll wipe evenly from the inside out, starting from the bottom of the sink, then the sides, and gradually spreading outwards. When wiping, I'll wipe slowly and evenly to allow the solution time to soften and remove the long-standing dirt. Next, I'll treat the stainless steel faucet, as this area is very prone to water stains and grime buildup. For this part, I'll take 1 or 2 small paper towels, dip them directly into the mixture, and then wrap the paper towels around the faucet. Then, I'll let it soak for about 5 to 7 minutes. Soaking helps the solution adhere evenly and softens the stubborn stains on the stainless steel. After the soaking time is up, I remove the paper towels. The stains on the faucet are now much softer. I then use an old toothbrush to thoroughly scrub the small crevices, grooves around the base of the faucet, and areas that the sponge can't reach. The small toothbrush helps to deep clean without scratching the surface. After scrubbing the entire sink and faucet, I rinse with clean water to wash away any remaining solution and stains. The result is a noticeably cleaner sink, a brighter surface, and the stainless steel faucet looks neater and shinier than before. After cleaning the sink and faucet, I continued to clean the shelf above the sink. This area is frequently exposed to water, moisture, and soap, so it's prone to dirt buildup, fogging of the glass, or staining of the stainless steel frame. First, I took a soft paper towel and lightly dipped it into a mixture of shampoo and vinegar. Then, I wiped the glass surface of the shelf evenly, wiping from top to bottom to remove dirt, water stains, and long-standing fingerprints. Next, I wiped the stainless steel frame, especially the corners and the joints between the frame and the glass. These are areas where residue easily accumulates but are often overlooked during regular cleaning. After cleaning the entire shelf, I rinsed it with clean water to completely remove any remaining solution. At this point, you will see that the glass is clearer. The stainless steel frame is noticeably brighter, and it looks much neater and cleaner than before. After cleaning the sink and shelves, I continued to use the same shampoo and vinegar mixture to clean the floor. Before cleaning, I used a dry paper towel to wipe the floor once, and as you can see, the floor was quite dirty, with lots of dust and stains. Next, I took another paper towel, dampened it with the mixture, and slowly wiped the floor. While wiping, I wiped evenly, going over one area at a time to allow the solution time to clean the surface. After wiping the entire floor with a wet paper towel, I took another dry paper towel to wipe it again. This drying step helps remove any remaining solution, and also helps the floor dry faster and prevents it from being slippery. Finally, I'll use shampoo and vinegar to clean my makeup brushes. First, I prepare a small bowl, then fill it almost completely with filtered water. Next, I add 1 tablespoon of vinegar to the bowl. Then, I add a little shampoo to the bowl. Once I've added all the ingredients, I stir the mixture well so that the shampoo and vinegar dissolve completely in the water. Next, I put a makeup brush into the bowl and gently rotate the brush head in a circular motion. While rotating, I rotate evenly so that the solution penetrates deep into each bristle and removes the dirt inside. After a while, you will see the water in the bowl turn noticeably cloudy, indicating that the powder and dirt in the brush have been cleaned out. Finally, I take the brush out of the bowl and wipe it clean with a paper towel to absorb any remaining water and dirt. After that, you can let the brush air dry naturally and use it again normally. With this simple method, your makeup brushes will be cleaner, less smelly, and safer to use, without needing specialized brush cleaning solutions. So, with just shampoo and vinegar, we can clean everything from sinks and shelves to floors, and even makeup brushes. These tips are simple, easy to do, and utilize readily available ingredients at home. Hopefully, this video will help you save time cleaning and keep your living space cleaner. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next helpful tips.